NASA and SpaceX are planning to send humans to Mars, possibly by the 2030s. But here's a question. Why not go to Venus instead? Venus, at least in some ways, is much more like Earth than Mars. It has a thick atmosphere made of carbon dioxide, among other things, which will protect humans from harmful solar radiation, and there is enough of it that we may be able to extract oxygen from it. Likewise, Venus has a similar size, and its surface gravity is close to Earth's as well. If you weigh 100 pounds on Earth, you'll weigh about 90 on Venus. Oh, and another thing. Did I mention trips to Venus are easier and much less costly than to Mars? However, Venus does have its drawbacks. For one thing, even though it has a thick atmosphere, it also has a runaway greenhouse effect. Our sister planet is the hottest planet in our solar system. Temperatures on the Venusian surface can reach a smothering 900 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt lead. And while the surface gravity on Venus is about the same as Earth's, the atmospheric pressure is crushing. The atmospheric pressure is 92 times greater on its surface than Earth. Venus' atmosphere pushes down on the surface with more than 1,250 pounds per square inch. That's equivalent to traveling 1 kilometer below the surface of the ocean. Without extremely durable technology, living on the surface of the Venusian planet would be impossible. Although engineering the technology to make it happen would be immensely difficult, that doesn't mean that the colonization of Venus could never happen. At an altitude of around 50 kilometers, say, temperatures and conditions could be quite manageable. One idea that has been floated around, so to speak, is the concept of aerostat habitats, sort of like advanced blimps. Balloons float here on Earth because the gas inside them is a lot less dense than the atmosphere around it. Therefore, because Venus has a much denser atmosphere than Earth, we could easily fill the blimps with a mixture of nitrogen and oxygen from our home planet or extracted from Venus' atmosphere to create lift. It is paramount that the blimp be made from materials resistant to sulfuric acid, though, since Venus has a lot of it in its atmosphere. Once filled, the blimp could then be carried by the Venusian winds as scientists study the planet. Eventually, we could work our way up to entire floating cities in the skies. And while it is unlikely that any of this will occur anytime soon, as humanity sets its eyes on Mars, it is not totally out of consideration.
Hey guys, I just want to give a special thanks to Tony from Deep Astronomy for helping me out with this video. The link to his channel will be in the description below. Thanks.